What is going on, guys? Finally, it's the weekend, so I have some time to do some videos, and I've been planning to do this one series that's different from the rest, where I will review just one player's game, and I actually contact, I think his name was Simon. I think if I get that wrong, I'm sorry, but he's Ethalor 2K. So I'm gonna go and deconstruct his game and see what his main problem is. And so far I've went through 5 games, and let's just go over it right here. So from what I can see is Ethalor is pretty good with openings and Josuke. So let's see here. This is a little bit strange by white, I think. This is pretty defensive as black, but I think it's okay. And then this peep by black, by white is fine. Black answered correctly. So far, so good, right? So far, this could be a dance game. So white approached the corner, and then black protects. Then white plays this really big expansion. Let me turn on the coordinates here. I bet on that. And then this move, though, I don't like this move because I think maybe here would be better, because black is strong already. Expansion from the corner is not that big. Like, even here there's an invasion, and then anything past this is too far. So this stone is okay, and then I don't think black would play here. Maybe somewhere over here, or protect here, or something like that. But so far nothing too major. This is okay too. It's just style-wise, I don't like it. Here, I think white should have done this. The reason why you play the peep like that is because after this, these are all like squeeze plays, and then black can defend like this, right? So black's position is pretty strong, like eyes on the side, and then like huge influence, and that's why white shouldn't poke through like that. But here black push from here, which is questionable here. So we can see here that Ethalor kind of struggles with direction of play, right? And a little bit of reading here, because I think if you can read a little bit here, you know this white is like being squeezed here, as they say. So, and the shape is not that great, and plus this wall doesn't matter because the stone's here already, and then it weakened this stone. So that's why usually white doesn't push through. And then here pushing up and then jumping, it's for me it's kind of I guess I say passive or timid. I think maybe but I guess from here there's no choice. Here's okay. Actually, I would have exchanged these first before I play this move on the side here, because now if you don't exchange, white can push through, right? So you play here, white's gonna push through, then white has lots of peeps, lots and lots of peeps. But if you play this right away, then black shape is better. This peep is not there anymore. So, and then white have to respawn like that, something like that, right? So you kind of push it. And I guess if you want to play over here, then you can play now. Although, I mean, maybe attack. This Ponoku is not that big since it's strong already. But yeah. So I guess directional play so far, and that's the only mistake that I see. Let's go ahead further with the game. Good squeeze, okay, good squeeze. And then okay. So this is directional play again, okay? So you see here, white is fairly strong here, and black is pinned into between two strong white groups. And then now black is trying to struggle to make eyes. So this position, I would say it's pretty bad for black. But if we go back to directional play, and if we play this, okay, and if, let's say white play that, that's Gote in here, if you want to capture that. So white does that, then you can attack this stone with this wall. This wall is so thick, like you can probably consider this thing alive. Or maybe even closer here. It's gonna be hard for white to respawn here, right? Instead of saving these two stones, like so, and then now getting squeezed. So black is getting squeezed. This move is also bad here to make one eye. You make one eye, you're not alive, so there's no point in making the eye. And this area is fairly small. So probably right here, I think I would play something like this, because not only does it jumps black. Black is pretty much safe now because there's so many friendly stones here. And so I would play this because now black is one way from making this moyo really large, right? So even if white like plays something like here, it gets shut off, or here, that's definitely gonna get shut off. I mean, like, that framework is so nice right now. So directional play. So instead of that, he made an eye, which is very small. White shouldn't have done all these trades, but that's minor. Okay, now that this is solid, he probably should play here to connect up, because the invasion's not possible. Like, you're gonna be running from behind, and that's bad, right? So black's not gonna play that. So the invasion's not even debatable. So, but with this move, you shut off the corner. So at least no 3/3 invasion left anymore. But white play this, and then this is good. It's a good idea. You're trying to develop this area, but it's like you're contacting the stones. Usually you don't want to contact the stone because that weakens you a little bit. So probably I would have played here, right? Because this thing has one eye now. You can make another eye here pretty easy. So you just make this jump to finish off your moyo here. And then after that, here is also wrong directional play, okay? Because true playing right here does extend your moyo, but there's an invasion here, and white can always push, and then it's kind of low of the Omoyo. But if you turn here, this completes this Moyo. So I guess this move is just a misplay, but it's directional, right? You have sentais. Are you gonna play here, or are you gonna bend here and close off this area? This area is pretty big, and then now it's shut off, and this group is so strong. It's pretty much alive with this bend. So this was the big mistake during the game that happened. And then from now on, with the invasion, okay, this here, black is in a winning position. For black to lose, you would have to not gain anything from the fight, from an invasion like this, when white invade. You should be super aggressive, and at least half of white will die, right? So basically, if we count, white has what? 5 times 13. So 5 times 13 is 15. Okay, 65 points plus like 20 points here. So 85. So black just has to get 85 out of this huge Moyo. Here, this is just fighting, so it's kind of hard to, right? If you say, oh, you shouldn't have done this, it's hard to show you what you can learn that you can apply. So it's really hard to get into that subject. So basically, I'm just going to show a very short variation where he should have played. Instead of this, it's definitely would have been this. So that keeps the corner safe. This, yeah, see, it exposed the corner, so stuff like this is gonna happen. But directional play, so fighting is hard to teach, right? But directional play is it's easy to teach because there's like correct answer, and it usually applies to the game. Anyway, it's getting to be a long episode here, so I'm gonna end it here, and then I'll pick it up in the next video where we'll review another game. Yeah, we're not gonna go over the whole game. We're just gonna go over a bunch of games and then see what the overall problem that he can improve is. So I'm trying to experiment to see if specific game plans will boost certain players, but it might not boost other players. You know what I mean? So I'll see you in the next episode.